Do you hate seeing the ground? Is your life severely lacking tornadoes? Be the storm. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pocho's Not So Shitty Builds. This not so shitty build is a Thunderstorm Deadeye. Now, Thunderstorm is a skill that you fire a payload arrow, then you stand in a whirlwind, and when it energizes, you walk out, it explodes, it shoots out a bunch of tornadoes like so. What I did was I maximized projectile speed, so all of the tornadoes are always moving super fast. Maximize attack speed, because global attack speed, not local, that's very important. Global attack speed will decrease the amount of time it takes to energize this whirlwind. So if you get enough, you can just constantly walk right through them and keep doing it over and over. There's no limit to the number of tornadoes that can be live, so it can just keep happening as long as you want. There are only two uniques that I would consider mandatory for this build. The first one is the fledgling. It's got a lot of projectile speed, which doubles as projectile damage, and it has a lot of projectile damage as well. The downside of the fledgling is completely ignored since Thunderstorm uses a payload arrow. These projectiles are able to collide with enemies in close range, and far shot does help because they move so fast, bounce off walls, come back, hit enemies, and it's awesome. The second required unique for this build would be Fury Valve. Fury Valve has two additional projectiles. It has good projectile speed, it's got evasion, all elemental resistances, all good things. The main thing that you look at is modifiers to number of projectiles instead apply to the number of targets projectiles split toward. That is not how it works with Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm still fires the full number of projectiles as the tornadoes, and each one that collides with an enemy splits once. So you can have, let's say you have 8 tornadoes, each one hits, you now have 16 tornadoes. This build was actually kind of difficult for me to put together. I'm not used to the heavy evasion, just don't get hit playstyle. So stacking evasion was a little different for me. I have 46,000 evasion just standing in hideout. I do have 940 armor. I don't remember why I got armor gear. I think it was because I wanted a little bit of damage reduction, but I didn't get any armor nodes on the tree, so it doesn't really do anything. That can be ignored. You may have noticed the mage blood sitting here. That was not on purpose. I was trying to ancient orb a headhunter, and I hit a mage blood in, I think, 25 orbs. So I decided, why not use it? All it's really doing for me is giving me enough chaos res to feel comfortable, and permanent onslaught and a little bit of damage. Without it, it's okay. I was playing fine with the build before I got it, so it's by no means mandatory. One thing that's very helpful for this build, it doesn't matter where you get it, but since I do run haste, I decided to go with the Watcher's phasing while affected by haste. I just kind of got lucky with the unaffected by enfeeble while affected by grace. I wasn't looking for that, but I found that one, and I think the jewel itself was like 2 divines. So, perfect package. The reason phasing is so important is because you do not want to stop moving. The faster you move, the more damage you do. We can jump into a map now and I'll show you what I mean. Just a regular, let's find a good one. That looks good. Regular T16, rare. Only a few map mods you don't want to do. Pretty much no regen, no leech, and less recovery. And this is why you want phasing. You just always want to be moving. You click, run into it while you're inside, click again, run into the next one, and just keep going over and over. The best part about this build is it's fast. So maps don't take very long. There aren't many map mods that would get in the way. I usually turn off chilled ground just because I don't like it. It slows me down and it's annoying. And I think I also got rid of elemental thorns just because with the sheer number of tornadoes that are going on at any given time, you're hitting so many enemies per attack that you're just taking so much damage from your own attacks. So I figured I would shut that off. Leech is very good. It pretty much keeps me alive. If I ever get hit, I have Kintsugi, which increases the max evasion. I have Wind Dancer, which increases or gives more evasion and can just run through everything. If I get hit, I'm pretty much guaranteed to be at evasion cap. So it's just non-stop running, kill everything in sight, and it's a lot of fun. We'll grab that. I think at time of recording I've put 50 to 60 divines into this build. It is not a bosser. I was able to take down Uber Elder, pretty much anything that you get a Void Stone from. This build can take it, but Ubers, no. Couldn't even take down Uber Cortex. But that's okay, because that's not what I made it for. This build is just a whole lot of fun to clear entire maps with without stopping. Obviously you stop for drops, and I'm running a lot of Abyss, so stop to open chests. But I usually just run through the Abyss, completely clear it, and then open everything at the same time. It's very effective for clearing entire screens. Both the Mage Blood and non-Mage Blood POB will be in the description. If this build looks good, give me a like, comment, subscribe. If it doesn't look good, tell me I suck. Comment, subscribe. It'll be a good time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.